For me, I see the DJ thing as it's the new rock star. Most of the DJs, they need to be in focus all the time, you know. If we don't get that rush, you know, we feel that we're unbalanced. The connection to the crowd is something you need. I party with the crowd, you know, I drink with the crowd, I jump with the crowd, and it's just like a big house party every time, you know. I'll just bring people into the booth and just, you know, just enjoy myself. I grew up in Stockholm. My dad's Greek, so yeah, I traveled back and forth. I just, you know, I was just a troubled kid, you know, just did everything you can do wrong. First I got introduced to the nightlife and the DJing was because my dad was running a couple of nightclubs in Greece. So I was a small kid and running around with him at work, you know. I just loved it, you know. I've always been into music. I think it was maybe because my mother just went to big parties when I was in her stomach or something. I had some crazy friends, man. I had stalkers. I had people sending me stuff at home, gifts, collage with pictures. They love me and shit, man. Sometimes it's scary, man, to go down to the post office and get your packages, you know. I got this one girl that sent pictures of her and me and cut together and all this shit, and she wanted kids, and you know, it's just like... I mean, everything's positive. It's just like, it's fun to see how people, they get really in deep with the whole thing, you know. I think first time I presented a track to an audience, like big one, was I did a bootleg of Eurythmics' Sweet Dreams. And I came down to LA to play the Colosseum. And I think it was around 20,000 people there. And that was the first time I played the track. And it just went off straight away. You know, people singing along. I could turn off the music and people were still singing Sweet Dreams, you know. And it was, after that, you know, you kind of like, what am I gonna do after this, you know? First of all, when you start doing a track, I think I'll just start with a kick drum, you know, and just play around with the bass and just see what happens. And it's always different, you know. It's not like I have a special way of doing something. It's always different. Every time I get into the studio, it's different how it's finished, how it's done, how the process is. Some tracks can take 4 hours, some tracks can take a month, you know. It's just like if I don't get a feeling of the track in the first 3 hours, I'm throwing it away, you know. As soon as I finish something, I'll just go for it. The second, you know, I'm playing like 3-4 gigs a week, so I don't have any problem performing my tracks. And I always need to be updated, so if I have anything new, I'll start playing it straight away. I like collaboration, definitely. I collaborate with Sebastian Ingrosso, Axwell. I did work with Eric Prydz earlier, Laidback Luke, a couple of guys, you know. I try to keep it a closed circuit. I don't want to bring too much people in, but I'll have my people that I work with, you know. I think a song for me is basically, you just show people where you're at, you know. If I produce a track, it's kind of like, this is what I'm doing at the moment, and this is what I sound like, and it's a business card, you know, and with emotions, you know. I'll produce a track, and I don't care if anybody likes it, to be honest. As long as I like it, I'm gonna put it out, I'm gonna push it, you know, and I just do it for myself, you know, and hopefully the people will respect and listen to what I do. Mr. Steve Angello's gonna do solo album, which is gonna take a lot of time.
Is it kind of a concept album?
Yeah, it's different, man. I have a couple of tracks down already. It's fat. It's good, man. Compilations. Just run the label as usual, do as many gigs as possible, and just enjoy myself.